So
the TV show The Boys.
Yes.
Let's not just say like let's do The Boys first. Let's not leave that sentence out there floating.
Season 5 came to ended, and I have to say, man, like Allison and we both watched it, and I thought it was well done, and it was pretty much in line with the comics. It
actually ended just like almost like the comics did.
It did, but
except for one little change, little major change.
A couple, because Black Noir is actually Homelander's clone.
Yes.
But also in the comics, Butcher kills the whole team.
Yes.
So he kills the whole team because he wants no one to stop him from killing all the soups with the virus.
The virus.
And he goes on the Empire State Building, and he's like, I'm going to release it. The whole team's wiped out. No one can stop me. Huey shows up. They have this really great moment together, just like in the show.
Yeah. And
Huey ends up killing Butcher because Butcher is literally Homelander on the other side of the coin.
Yes.
Because where Homelander was never going to stop, Butcher was never going to stop either.
No. Yeah.
And you can't justify mass genocide on either side.
No.
Like, Butcher was like, I'm going to kill all soups, good or bad. It doesn't matter. And Huey, obviously, we know, is in love with one. So he is opposite of Butcher. He's more hopeful. He believes in the betterment of humankind. He thinks that it can work out.
Society, because they're not really,
But Butcher, he doesn't. And in the comics, there are a lot of issues where Huey has these side quests where he meets a lot of other soups that are never brought up in the show.
Yeah.
That gives him a better understanding of they're just humans.
Yes.
And he
People
has
with powers.
He has empathy for them. And where Butcher just sees this one did something bad to my girlfriend.
Yes.
And his wife. Yeah, sorry. And then all this stuff. So I get it. But I thought the show did a great job. Like Allison, even like we both really enjoyed season 5 was really good. And I thought the finale,
his dog died. So I mean, you got
interesting. Like that was interesting because
the dog really died in real life. That's why they killed the dog in the show.
I feel like as soon as he reaches out to his son and he wants him to live with him and start anew.
Well, it's his stepson.
Yes, but he said no.
Yeah.
I don't want that. And then when the dog dies, I feel like that was Butcher.
He had nothing else to live for.
Yeah, exactly. Like it was sort of like, hey, at least I have the dog.
Yeah.
And my son. Now I have nobody.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel like that was kind of like the driving point of him being like, well, you know what, the soups are gonna go.
Yeah.
If I'm not gonna
live, nothing to live for, no one else is gonna have anything to live for.
Technically, well, Butcher did lose his powers. Yes. Because I was gonna say,
him and Ryan both lost their powers.
Yes.
Because they got shot with the chest ray from Kamiko.
Yes. And I have to say, man, Soldier Boy was like awesome this season.
No, Anthony Starr's at the end. He's perfect.
Soldier Boy, not Homelander. Soldier Boy.
Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, he was just his delivery.
Yes.
Was so funny,
and it makes sense why they were spinning, like why they were doing it that way, like the way they let him go off into the world.
Well, no, they refroze him. They put him in the.
Well, I know, but they were going to
capsule.
They were like getting him away from Homelander. But then he got frozen. But now they've announced they're doing the spinoff.
I haven't seen the trailer yet, but
it's very good.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm excited. Yeah, it's Vought Rising.
Yes, it's gonna be very.
Is it a prequel sequel? What is it?
It's a prequel from Vought Rising.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this takes place later.
What's her face is back.
Okay, Firecracker? No.
The evil. His wife, Vought's wife, who was the Stormbreaker, Stormfront.
Yeah, Stormfront. Okay.
Who was literally just a Nazi, basically.
Yes.
Yes. She's in this.
Oh, okay. Vought
so
Rising.
It's the story of them. Like,
nice.
Basically,
I'll watch it.
Inventing the Seven and everything.
Nice. I mean, I thought it was great. My only biggest complaint for me was, and even Alice, we were talking about this. We're like, it was kind of a shame that Gen V season 2, which wasn't as good as season 1, but these characters showed up and they were like,
they were kind of just afterthoughts.
exactly what we said.
Yeah.
We're like, they felt like an afterthought. It would have been nice if they were sprinkled throughout the season, not just the last episode.
I think they kind of just realized that the show really didn't do anything, and they're like, we just got to just pay this off and get it over with.
Well, you know what I think, though? Too many characters.
Yeah.
Like, when I watch The Boys, I want to see those characters.
I mean, as the season went on,
there was a lot of
less characters because Homelander kept killing them all.
Yeah, a lot of people died.
Yeah.
I did like how each episode kind of had, they did
like Firecracker got...
Yeah, Firecracker got Gat.
Got Gat
right in the
head.
temple. Like the
Deep killed Black Noir.
And the Deep died.
And the Deep got thrown into the ocean and got mutilated by the
Samuel L. Jackson doing the voice of the shark.
It was awesome.
Was great. Then
what's his the
preacher guy?
Preacher guy got his head exploded.
Oh, that was great. He is fantastic.
Yes.
He was one of my new favorite cast members.
Yeah.
Watching I call it the studio episode when they go to LA and you have Seth Rogen and friends.
Yes.
And
basically this is the end, but the boys version.
And they're all getting rammed and their bodies are exploding was fantastic.
Yeah.
I love that episode.
By Jared Padalecki. It was basically the Kripke reunion show.
Right.
It was all the guys from Supernatural.
McLovin. He looked the same but older.
Yeah.
It was weird.
How the world works.
I know. He looked like a little kid still, but he just looked
that's how it works.
bigger. I know.
Yeah.
It was weird seeing him look older.
People say it to me about you all the time.
What?
Brian looks the same but older. I'm like, yeah.
That's what happens.
It's like, wow, he has such gray hair now. It's like, yeah. He's an old man.
I'm an old man. And I kind of felt like this season.
Brian ages. I just get better looking.
Hey, I'm Asian like fine wine, baby. Like
a white fine wine.
Yeah, a silver
a
fox.
Fine white wine.
A fine white wine. Zinfandel, if you shall. I don't even know. What's a white wine? I don't even know wines.
Chardonnay?
A Chardonnay?
A Chardonnay.
Oh, that would make me... Okay, anyway. The Boys. Mark, give me... I mean, we kind of went through it all for season 5.
Yeah. It was I thought it was very well put together.
5.
If you'd read the comics, it made a lot more sense than if you had not. I assume I can tell some of the folks who have not read comics weren't as happy with the ending.
I don't understand it. My wife didn't read it, and she enjoyed it.
Like what else was supposed to happen?
I told her, I go, do you want to know what happened in the comics? I said, in the comics, Butcher kills the whole team. And she goes, I would have hated that.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, because, Frenchie died. I actually cried.
Well, Frenchie died because Homelander killed him. He didn't die because Butcher killed him.
Exactly, but I cried.
He sacrificed himself.
That was the first person out of the main group to die.
Yes.
And I was just like, God damn it.
And they brought him back as a Force ghost.
Yeah,
cool.
He was trying to talk to her, because she missed him. That was such a good death, and I think it worked better. You didn't want Butcher to be totally off hinge.
No.
Also, did you really...
It wasn't a good ending in the comic books, in my opinion. The way they did that didn't make any sense.
Did you really...
Why he would just decide to kill everybody? They're all his best friends.
Yeah, and also...
It was just kind of... You could tell it was basically like a fix. Like, hey, I wrote this, but I'm not really thrilled about how I wrote it. So can we... let's do the other thing.
Well, did you really... it's... I think back to the end of Sopranos, when people were like, I wanted to know what happened. And Chase would always say, you really wanted to see Tony Soprano get his head beaten in? He goes, are you sadistic?
Or killed?
Nobody wants to see that, especially in front of his family.
Yeah.
I go, I'm not going to show you that.
Yeah.
And just like this, did you really want Butcher
to go around killing everybody?
To release the thing and just
watch all the superheroes die?
Exactly. That would have been a horrible ending.
Yeah, Kimiko and Starlight.
Right. All the people you followed the whole show just died because that makes no sense.
Yeah. Although the only two that you really would have cared about. Everyone else, there wasn't any other really outside superheroes that they mentioned that weren't taken care of either way.
Right. But
by the end of the show.
It would have been depressing, needless to say. So I liked it. But anyway, continue, Mark. I'm sorry to go on that little tangent. But what do you give the season?
Season 5 of The Boys, I will give 9. I thought it was very nicely put together compared to the last books that I read. Because I read the graphic novels, not the floppies.
Well, I read the graphic novels too.
Yeah, so I thought it was very well put together. And then, like I said, I did like the change of the Butcher stuff because that was very depressing in the comic book.
Yeah, you don't want to see him killing the team.
No.
That would be horrible.
Yeah. It was horrible in the comic.
Yeah, but even him killing, like, even if you were to release that thing and kill all the soups, that would have been depressing too.
Oh yeah, but
all of it
more just him just taking out his whole team was like, what did we just do here? Like, why do we?
I give it a 9.
It's like they won, but then they decided to kill everybody. It made no sense.
I give it a 9 myself.
Yeah.
It would be a 10. I just felt like Gen V cast should have got more integrated, and it felt like an afterthought. But I thought overall, fun season. Yeah. Fun season. I enjoyed it all. So I give it a 9. What do you give the show as a whole?
The show as a whole, I will give The Boys all 5 seasons. It's probably one of the best comic book live action conversions, in my opinion. All told, I'll give it a 10.
Guess what? I agree with you. Give it I was thinking about today. I give it a 10. Exactly what you said. I think it was pretty solid all 5 seasons. Maybe one season might have been.
There
not
were some
as
bits
good,
and pieces that were not that great.
But
I
like the fact that they went after corporate America. They went after the MCU. They went after the DCU. They went after everybody.
Yeah.
Just like the graphic novels, just like Garth Ennis did in his series. Also, with this one, another ding. I would have given this season a 10. I think the sex jokes and that kind of stuff was kind of getting old for me. I was like, okay, they've done it all. I kind of felt like they could not shock me anymore. Yeah. Like this show could not go beyond season 5. I felt like we've seen it all. They've done it all.
Yeah.
They shocked us so much that I was almost desensitized to the shock.
Yeah.
So I give it a 10 as well because it was a very, very well done. Also, I think last season was the most interesting season because it took that switch where it was parodying our current, what's currently going on.
Well, not on purpose.
Last season it was very on the nose.
Yes.
It was the first season that was so on the nose.
Well, that, again, was not on purpose.
This season was very on the nose as well.
Not on purpose.
Yes.
Kripke was saying, like, as the show was coming out, he was like, we filmed this a year and a half ago.
I know.
If I knew what was going to be happening in the real world to be happening, we'd have done a lot different things with the show.
Yeah. And it was sort of like usually art parodies life. This was life parodies art.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
It was very weird.
But I also think last season turned off a lot of folks because
it was too close.
It was too close, and some of those folks might have been on that side.
Yes.
And said, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Yeah, they're making fun of you."
Yeah.
This is
not on purpose, but you've all fallen into this thing, and you're doing it still.
And for some reason, I just enjoyed it.
The only thing Homelander didn't do was paint like a reflecting pool. Yes. Which he could have done.
He could have done. He didn't get the gold statue, though.
He's got the gold statue. He got everyone treating him like God.
People
he didn't have to do memes. He just basically just told people, like, I'm your God.
People getting erased, putting camps, going after these certain states.
Yeah, just because they feel and think differently.
Yes, yeah. The memes, all about the memes.
Yeah. He didn't have to build a ring in the lawn either, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
It's sad to see it go. It was a great show. I'm glad Amazon gave it the whole 5 seasons. A lot of these shows don't last past 3 usually.